Hello dear viewer, it looks like you made the excellent choice of clicking on this video. What is it about, you may ask? Well, you've probably already read the title of it, but let me run it down for you anyways. So, we've got a new update for Yoshi's Fabrication Station, and this video will cover all of the important new additions. Speaking of which, here is the first of them. That's right! Your eyes aren't deceiving you. After 1.5 years, there finally is a new tileset in YFS. It first appeared in level 1-2 of Yoshi's Island, and it shows up with a multitude of different palettes throughout the game a few more times. These palettes are, of course, also brought back in YFS. Another new thing which you might have noticed already is this new night sky background, which has been split into 3 different backgrounds just for your convenience. Would you look at that? Piranha plants have finally figured out that they can also grow from the ceiling to give Yoshi a bit of a harder time. Aren't they so smart? Arrow clouds have the ability to rotate. As you can see, you can make them rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise. Did you think we were done with the arrow clouds yet? Well, we weren't. On top of being rotatable, they can also be indestructible now. Shoot at them as many times as you'd like, and I assure you, they won't mind. And yes, I know you've been wondering, can I have both a rotating and an indestructible arrow cloud at the same time? And the answer to that is yes, my dear viewer, yes you can. Wow, looks like the Shy Guys have formed a new strategy to go against Yoshi. Now on stilts, they require you to perform higher jumps to stomp on them, and doing so will turn them back into regular Shy Guys. They can't be licked up from the front nor from the behind though. That's not a euphemism, by the way. Anyways, Yoshi's only other option of defeating Shy Guys on stilts is to shoot an egg directly at them. If you don't have the means of stomping or shooting them, you can always just push them around using Yoshi's tongue. Coming in from Yoshi Touch and Go are Briars. Each second they will switch from having their spikes out to having them tucked back in. If you shoot them with an egg while their spikes are out, both the Briar and the egg will be destroyed. But if you shoot them while their spikes are tucked in, only the Briar will be destroyed. Looks like we have reached the end of this level. But what's this? It looks like these red Briars are protecting something, doesn't it? Ah, that's what they were protecting. Invisible question mark clouds. They will unveil themselves when touched by Yoshi, or when any damaging object like an egg, enemy, or any of the melon projectiles touch it. If you leave the screen, they will camouflage and you will have to uncover them again. What's better than one new tileset, you may ask? 2 new tilesets, of course. This one first appeared in level 1-4 of Yoshi's Island, and originally it only had one other alternative palette. But we've added a few more this time around. And if you look closely, you'll also be able to see 2 new backgrounds which can neatly match up with each other. Utterly undefeatable is this new enemy coming from Yoshi's story, the Attacky Sack. It will bounce off anything it comes in contact with, so make sure you aren't in its path when it does. We also have these smaller variants, but don't be fooled by their size. They are just as dangerous as their bigger counterpart. Our last new enemy this update is the Bullet Bill. This variant here just goes in a straight line and ignores any collision. Let me just do this easy jump here real quick. Oh you motherfucker! Anyways, you can also make the launcher aim at you, as can be seen here. Another variant of the Bullet Bill we added this update is this yellow version. It bounces around the room similarly to the Attacky Sack. The last variant of the Bullet Bills we added is this bloodthirsty red variant. It will relentlessly chase you down until either itself or Yoshi are down. As a little extra, we've made it so that the usually red lava bubble enemy can also be dyed in the same colors as the rest of the lava variants. The blue lava bubble even gives you an icy breath. When you open the pause menu or beat a level, you can now also see extra stats like how many times you got hurt, how many times you died, and how much time you spent on a course overall. Okay, so I noticed we don't have much time left, so let's go through the rest quickly now. The forest tileset got extended. There's 2 new other backgrounds. You can now use custom gradients to spruce up your level. Amazing! There's an option for a debug menu now, and you can dip your level in differently colored tints. The strength of darkness can be altered with the slider now as well. If you enter a level code in the play level section, the background will adapt. There's mobile support for playing levels. You can pick courses from a level list with 500 plus levels now. The CGA filter got annihilated, so your eyes don't have to bleed anymore. There's an option for a detailed timer display, tracking time from your current attempt from the last checkpoint, and from the start of the level. You can now synchronize your levels from Level Share Square if you got an account. There's 2 new music tracks for the alternative islands, which you can also select in-game. And lastly, there's a new sample level you can play, which was made by Bacon Maker. Phew! And that should be all. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I can't wait to see what great levels you will build in version 3.11 of Yoshi's Fabrication Station. Now, dear viewer, it is time for us to part ways. Perhaps we will meet each other again one day. But for now, I bid you farewell.